my son Joseph, whose hair is always doing crazy things.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for helping with the podcast this week. Of course, the reason I asked you is because you're a seminarian. You're connected to the Presbyterian Church, including us in a project or a paper you're doing. Tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm currently in a class called Contextual Introduction to Contextual Analysis, which is basically just trying to train us how to look at neighborhoods, see what makes a neighborhood unique, who lives there, aspects of the neighborhood that are vital to the people's lives, and then taking that one step further, looking at the relationship between that neighborhood and the congregations that exist there. And then how do the realities of the neighborhood affect or not affect the makeup of the congregation? And then how does the congregation kind of function and engage in the context of their neighborhood?
Okay. And you selected our church because we're within the neighborhood grid that you picked. We're talking about salvation today. And the subject for Sunday, for Palm Sunday, is salvation and healing. And what those things mean. What's an example of good news in general? If someone has good news, what does that mean?
Yeah, I would say I think it's like something unexpected or something hoped for that in some way positively affects your life. I think that's how I would
That's really good.
describe it.
I am at Annelse's, and it is like in the 90s, or close to it today. I think spring has sprung, and I'm enjoying the weather. So I'm going to ask people today about good news. If someone gives them good news, what does that mean? And what's some of the best news that they've had in their lives? What's your name?
AJ.
AJ, thanks for helping me. All right, two questions this week are: if somebody is giving you good news, what does that usually mean? Or how would you describe good news, I guess?
Good news would be like something to celebrate, maybe.
Yeah. What's your name?
Brenda.
Thank you for helping me. So this week we're talking about like good news. And so if someone has good news for you, what does that usually mean?
That they discovered that the cancer I have that went away. They don't find it anymore.
And is that actually true? You're actually battling cancer. Okay.
Angel.
Angel, thanks for helping me. So if someone has good news, what do you think that usually means for you?
Oh, they got a promotion at their job, or good news would be Trump would be out of office.
What's an example that you can think of as really, really good news you've gotten?
Probably like when my mother overcame breast cancer.
Oh.
That was really great news.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's an example of really good news you've had in your life? It sounds like you're waiting for some good news.
Yeah, I'm sort of I'm waiting for surgery, but yeah. So, really good news. I really don't know, other than they thought they got it the first time, and so hopefully it's going to go away the second time.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years ago.
Okay.
That would be great news for, at least for me anyways.
For you.
A raise. That was good news for me, getting a raise.
Was that recently or a while ago? Or
Actually, I'm in the process of getting one right now.
congratulations.
So, yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I am a culinary supervisor.
Well, you make a lot of people happy if you cook good food.
I do, actually. I think so.
Another Dallas Willardism is don't believe anything bad you hear about God. What's the best news personally as you look back on your life? What's the best news that you've ever received?
One that's recent is learning that I was accepted to seminary was very good news. Coming from a non-traditional educational background, it wasn't a given that I would be admitted. So another one was with my thyroid disease, when I had heard that it was like going into remission. That was very good news.
And then from then till now, you also find out about seminary, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So it's been a good year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They both happened,